You've heard tonight radical Muslims who vow to destroy America, who vow to destroy Israel, who say they're willing to kill themselves just to kill us. What do Americans think when they hear such things? Do they think that our government should take these threats seriously? We conducted a Fox News poll to find out, and the findings are dramatic. Almost 9 out of 10 of you said yes, we should take them seriously. As we said before, this program is not about moderate Muslims. It's about the radicals who have placed so little value on human life. How do they get people to think they'll go straight to heaven if they detonate a suicide belt in the name of Allah? We show you now how they teach young children exactly that.
Oh, my sister, sing of my life as a suicide warrior. Each and every part of your soul I have drenched with my blood.
At very early age, we were taught to love death as much as our enemy loves life.
A little later, he drew his last breath. Saeed, the 15-year-old child, was martyred for the sake of Allah. He died happy.
I can draw you an AK-47, even though when I was growing up, I never even handled one. It was always imprinted in my mind.
I will turn into a suicide warrior. In battle dress. In battle dress. In battle dress.
The next generations of jihadists are being formed now. We're talking about kids 5 years old, 6 years old, who have been brainwashed.
They hear it in the mosque. They study it at school. They come home and hear it at home when their parents discuss it.
Why did you come here? We came to do the death to America thing.
Do you believe that there is a majority of Muslims that say that's the way to go? That's a person to look up to?
I don't know if I can say majority, but there are substantial numbers in the Muslim community who applaud suicide bombings when they occur in Israel or even against the United States. And the reality is that that is bred into them from their kindergarten days through high school.
It's the radical clerics who tell them what the mission is.
Let's listen to a very beautiful story to learn about the courage of a child and how when a child is brought up in a good home and receives proper education and faith, he loves martyrdom, which becomes like an instinct for him.
Some polls show that upwards of 60 to 70% of Muslim populations support suicide bombing. If you look in the street, the media, the educational curricula, the shaheeds, the martyrs are lauded, they're glorified. These are the ones that carry out suicide bombings.
Allah willing, I bring you good tidings. This century is the century of Islam.
When you brainwash a child at very early age, he will have distorted mind, capable of cruelty.
What are you holding in your hand?
A rifle.
What are you going to do with it?
Shoot the Jews.
A 5-year-old who say, while holding a rifle, I'm going to be killing Jews or others, is basically somebody who has been completely cut off the rest of the free-thinking world.
Even with a tiny stone, the Palestinian child goes out to fight for his country. He is willing to shed his blood for his country and expel the enemy, even at the cost of his life.
To see videos of young kindergarten kids singing odes to suicide bombers is one of the most shocking images I can recall watching in the last 15 years of doing this work.
With my best effort, I will bring a machine gun, violence, anger.
They're showing then propaganda films and putting them on the internet, and kids are able to access the internet.
Do you want to be a martyr?
Yes.
I remember my first song, my first lullaby. It was Al-Arab Ahbabna wal-Yahud Klabna, which means Arabs are beloved and Jews are dogs.
Why do you want to be a martyr?
To kill the Jews.
Are you frightened by the cartoons that you see shown on Arab TV?
I'm frightened by the fact that the cartoons that are so racist against Jews, Christians, and non-Muslims are so prevalent within the Islamic community.
Brothers, get ready. They're coming. I place my trust in God.
They teach this, they propagate it, and it's published all over the world.
And targeted to the very youngest of audiences.
These are the jihad youth, like the Hitler youth. They have been brainwashed by the social system around them.
The future jihadists, the future suicide bombers, where are they coming from?
We only got and can only account for 5,000 of the 20,000 jihadists that trained in bin Laden's camp. Then you add to that the kids who have been brainwashed in the madrasas, or the students who were brainwashed by the clerics in the mosques in London and Paris and in Germany. And you have a cadre, hundreds, who have now gone to Iraq, who are being trained to be jihadists.
By 16, you're ready to go.
They are basically like a cannon, like a bullet that will have to go when the signal will come.
You're seeking a bomb maker. You're looking for a bomb maker. You end up finding it.
We have one card left that we are proud of. It is one of our strongest cards, and even our ace, the seekers of martyrdom. The stream of youth volunteering to become martyrs is no accident.
Next, more hate in the Islamic media. Some of it is bizarre, some of it is loony, but you need to watch it if you're going to understand what we're up against. Right after the break.